Hey YouTube. Woke up. Oh. Yeah, okay. Cool. That's good enough. Anyway, it looked like it was too high. Don't you judge me. Anyway. I'm hungry. So, why is there an empty glass on the table? I'm like 3 months into hormones, which is, you know, it's sort of a milestone, not really a milestone, but it's like a point I can go, hey, it's been 3 months. Started November 6th of 2012, and then we had a December, and then there was a January. So there was all of November, all of December, all of January, and now we're in February. We're starting that. And it's been like 90 plus days. Which is like, you know, a quarter of a year. Well, next month will be a third of a year. Anyway, no, that's not the point. The point is, you know, I've reached a small milestone, like a bit worth mentioning in my hormones, and, you know, I can only find videos about what people were doing after, like, a year, after a while. And so that's why I started this, and I started it, like, barely, like, 2 weeks after hormones. Before was it 4 weeks? I don't know, it's probably 4 weeks, like a month after I started them. Because I want you guys to be there along for the ride, because, you know, it really sucks to not have that whole, what's the beginning like? I see the end, and I saw the transition video. I saw you go from, like, what looks like a boy to definitely a girl. Or, you know, the other way around, where what looks like a girl to definitely a boy. And all that. And so, you know, there's that, and you're like, oh, that's nice, that's cool, but what about, like, in between? So that's why I'm doing this, and I'm ranting now. Anyway, it's been 3 months. And, you know, that this is about the time where things have started to change. Not only is my hair a lot longer than it used to be and coming out when I touch it, but there's noticeable changes. Like, I kind of have, these are fake. That was gross. These are fake because it's a padded bra. I bought it that way because I'm self-conscious. They're not actually that big. They don't even fill all of the empty space. They fill more than they used to when I bought it. That's the important thing. There's like, things are growing. It's literally puberty again. It's really gross. I'm going through all this stuff. Everything's changing. Everything's growing. Some things are shrinking. Some things are not there anymore. I'm just going to leave it vague so you don't know exactly what I'm talking about on that one. But no, it's nice to see that, you know, my face is actually starting to look kind of pretty in ways. And that's one thing I really like about the hormones. I wanna No, I was actually just making noises. I wasn't saying anything. No. The point is that I guess I wished someone had told me what to expect at 3 months. So I'm going to be doing this. You know, what is it like being on hormones and being in your transition? Well, it sucks. It's terrible. Honestly, it is horrible. It is frustrating. It is stressful. It cost me my job. It cost me some friends. Sometimes I get really weird looks when I'm out in public. Sometimes, you know, though, it's actually a much better day and nobody says anything. But it's not like I'm ever going to get praised for this. I'm only going to get derided or ignored. So it's kind of terrible being on hormones, and that's just the social setting. Physically speaking, everything's uncomfortable. I'm always at discomfort because everything's just awkward right now. My voice is awkward, my face is awkward, the hair is awkward. What's going on with the rest of me is awkward. The small amount of things that are getting bigger is awkward. It's awkward and it's uncomfortable and sometimes it's painful. You can't sleep the same way you used to, and you hurt when like you put on a seatbelt and all this stuff and you don't know, and then like you realize that like things are gone or like practically gone, and it's like, what's going on here? It's confusing and it's scary, and I wouldn't trade it for anything because this is the best time of my life. Because of those things, not in spite of them too, and that's the weird thing. Oh, fuck it, my moods. I don't know what I'm feeling anymore. I don't know if I'm feeling it for a legitimate reason or because time passed. Blah. Oh, I'm irritable like all the time. I'm easily upset. I'm like offended. Like you can look in my direction and breathe and I might take it as you've just insulted me somehow. I don't even know what's going on. It's ridiculous. It's crazy and it's still wonderful. Everything's just great because this is what's supposed to be happening. So, you know, this is what this is your life on estrogen. I'm hungry all the time, too. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to run so I can lose some weight and get back in shape for my zombie run. But at my, you know, at the rate I eat and my cravings for chocolate, the only way I'm gonna get to the end is if the zombies are made out of chocolate. And dark chocolate, oh my gosh, my taste buds are changing. I used to hate dark chocolate, it was nasty, and now it's heaven. Now it's wonderful, it's beautiful, it's amazing, it's... Ugh. I'm feeling things like I watch movies now and I can like start crying. I start crying for very little reason or just sometimes because time has like changed. It was 7 o'clock, now it's 8 o'clock, it's time to cry. I don't understand. But it's cool because I could never cry before. It's just... transitioning from male to female is a very hectic thing, and I can't really believe that going the other way is much easier. But it's so rewarding. It's amazing. It's great to see all these little tiny changes. I mean, while it's great to look back at your own transition and go like, yeah, that was me at 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and then like finally, you know, 2 years, and you're exactly where you want to be, and like you feel attractive, and you feel beautiful, and all that stuff, and I hope I get that. Okay, so the video cut out before I finished. Anyway, and so what I was saying was, I wish I could have that. I wish I could have that experience of looking back and thinking all these things and seeing where I am now, but I'm not, and I'm still going through things. And you know what, it's actually kind of nice to think that I might be putting this out there for people who come afterwards and see, you know, the week-to-week basis of what it's like, because while everything seems to be so much better when you're done transitioning, it's still pretty damn great when you are transitioning. And that's an important part of things too. Is, you know, to take the time to enjoy what you're doing while you're doing it, instead of just waiting to get to the end. Because if you spend all your life looking forward, you're going to miss what's out the window. Dude, that's like inspirational. We should quote that shit. Anyway, it's just, you know, the way I'm feeling and seeing things right now. I just want that. What? I lost myself. See, I had all this other stuff I was saying before, but I confused myself, and now I forgot it all. And there's ice cream downstairs, but I didn't ring it. Anyway, yeah, kind of just that, you know, it's worth sticking to it, and it's worth sticking with it, even if something terrible happens, like you develop a phobia of needles, I actually managed to push through it with the help of some ice. You numb it and you don't feel it go in. And it makes it a lot easier. As long as you're not looking at it, it's definitely easier. So, yes, this is me at 3 months in. And, I'll be here every week. So you'll see me at 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. And I do plan on making a transition video, but you know, until then, just stay cool. I'm gonna go have some ice cream and enjoy life with my friends. Bye, YouTube! Oh! Ow.